We should be live now, which I think I see. Check it out. Make sure I see myself. There we go. Check it out. We got the Shiny Zigzagoon off stream yesterday night. We got it last night, and it looks so good. I want to level it up. Do I have any candies to level it up? I don't think I do, but let me check. I do want to eventually evolve it into an Obstagoon. It won't evolve right now because it's not nighttime, and I haven't changed it tonight. Oh, here's the XL candies. Let's just use one and see what that gets it to. Oh, gosh. Holy cow, it's already level 31. Let's get rid of Leer for Headbutt. Wow, that one XL candy got it to level 31. That's crazy. No, I don't want to learn Baby Doll Eyes. Pin Missile, sure. So, yes, we got it last night at 8:08. So now we're going to be hunting for Skorupi. We got it at 8:08 last night. Rest? No. Takedown, sure. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I was really, really excited about getting that shiny. Because I'm doing this all for a video that's going to come out at some point. Snarl's probably better. Like double damage taken. Pennis is so short. Holy cow. Oh, it's only 25. Okay. Let's not do that one. I like the rest of them that I've got. All right, it's going to evolve into Shiny Lanoon. Or do I keep it a Zigzagoon while we hunt? Let's keep it a Zigzagoon for now, since people haven't seen it. So we'll keep it a Zigzagoon for now. But good to know I can give it an XL candy. I can give it an XL candy at night. Maybe we'll do it at the end of the stream. I can give it an XL candy at night, and it'll be a shiny Obstagoon, which is what I want. Now we're hunting for Skorupis. So there's a lot here where we're hunting, and the day is clear. I came in here yesterday, and it was clear, and it's got the best chance, like a 58% chance of Skorupi when it's clear. So this is perfect for us. I gave Zigzagoon a what's it called? A smoke ball, so it runs away even though it's lower level. But yeah, we're going to be hunting for Skorupi now. See if we can find another dark Pokemon in Sword and Shield. I think I'm going to be doing a BDSP hunt again. I tried to set one up last night, and I didn't get it fully set up to hunt for... What was it that we were going for? Oh, Larvitar. We're going for Larvitar in that game. So we might be doing that one on stream, too, if we get bored of the Skorupi hunt. But I might be doing that off stream. I should probably, on my off streams, I should probably be hunting something else. Because it does suck that we hunted for this Pokemon that we aren't going to be able to see now. The Zigzagoon. You aren't going to be able to see the shiny until the video comes out. So it kind of feels a little bad. So maybe we do switch it up a bit next time. Well, I need to close my door. Let me close my door real quick. Lisa's clothing is everywhere. All right. Oop, wrong controller. That controller's batteries are dead. Let's run. So yeah, we're doing Skorupi today. Hopefully we get a shiny. Oh, really? Already a brilliant spawn? Hell yeah. Not shiny, but good that we already got one. Already a brilliant spawn. Yeah, I guess what I'll do from now on is make sure if I'm going to do another hunt, I'll do the other hunt off stream and not do like the Zigzagoon, so you guys can see it, and we don't lose any traction with switching Pokemon. I just didn't expect to get it last night, to be honest. Or certainly didn't expect to get it only 108 encounters after I ended stream. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty hype. Can I go up one? If I did or not. I actually remember to switch the number around on the stream too, so it's centered. There's a lot of Skorupi spawns here. That's nice. That's gonna make this hunt a little faster. Wonder when we'll get it. I hope we get it pre 500 encounters. That would be nice. Glad that was a Skorupi because I definitely ran into it without knowing what it was. Just centered. I think it needs to come this way a little bit, doesn't it? There, now it's centered. Ugh, but the shiny Zigzagoon just looks so good. I almost like it as a Zigzagoon better. But when I got it, it scared me. Like, literally, I didn't even realize I got it at first, and then I looked at my screen. I was like, oh my god! That's a shiny. No mark, though. I need to go get the Mark Charm. You get it in the Isle of Armor, I think. Completing the Isle of Armor Pokedex. I need to complete it so I can get the Mark Charm. I don't know what that makes the odds of a mark at after that, but it'd be cool to have. The shiny does slow this down a bit. The shiny animation does add a little bit, but I don't know if it adds... Usually the Pokemon like jumps around a little bit anyway. So I feel like the shiny... Oh, give me the... Thank you. No, I didn't get it, did I? Dang it. But I feel like the shiny animation is just as long as when they do the little jump around or whatever. I don't know why they do that. They do a little like left to right thing. I don't know why that happens. But I'm sure it's just as long as the shiny animation. There we go. That's what I meant to do. I don't even know what that Pokeball is. I need to get it so I can figure out what the hell it is. I don't even know if have I even caught the Skorupi before yet? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've already hatched a few Skorupi. Yeah, I already have it. What's this Pokeball? Protein. Nice. Oh, another brilliant spawn. That's crazy. That's so fast. Hello? I had 2 in under 20 encounters. Whereas, I swear when we were going for Zigzagoon, we would get like 1 per 100, even though I was at the full odds, because I had killed over 100 of them, which brings your full odds of seeing the brilliant spawns at full odds, or the best odds it can be, which is 3%, a little over 3%. It should be 1% at no kills. Maybe we kill 300 of the or 100 of these so you can get at least the brilliant spawn max. $20 encounters. Ooh, I hear someone taking out the trash. We gotta do that. I just realized that. We need to definitely take out our trash. I feel like this week has been going slow. I feel like it's Friday. It doesn't feel like only Wednesday. Or no, it kind of feels like Thursday. It feels like a Thursday right now, and yeah. My work week is super busy this week, too. I've had a lot of shit to do, so it's going to be interesting to see if I can even get it done in time. Today I got to be Really on top of it. I got a lot of editing to do today. I got some voiceover work and some editing to do today, and it's going to be quite busy, but it's a good busy. It's better than yesterday. Yesterday was all just getting footage, and getting footage for videos is never fun for me. Even though I'm like literally supposedly just playing a game to get footage, it's just, I don't know. I know what shots I want, and I know what specific thing I have to do, so I don't play the game. I just like make the game show me what it needs to be shown. So it's like not very exciting for me at all. Whereas the editing is like, okay, I've got all the footage, now I can actually, you know, work on my craft. I'm pretty sure I didn't even check to see if that was shiny, and I just ran from it, so luckily it wasn't. The hell's about to spawn? What up, Brawly? Good morning. How are you this morning, Brawly? Again, I'm kind of sad in the morning streams. I can't really scream until my wife starts waking up, I guess. So usually she'll be going to work on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. So we'll eventually start being able to scream. But for now, I can't really scream because I don't want to wake her up. She went to the Lizzo concert last night. You are first, Brawly. Welcome on in. She went to the Lizzo concert last night with her mom, which was pretty interesting. But yeah, she said it was a good time. I bet Lizzo, it seems like Lizzo puts on a pretty good concert. But she was like, okay, before she got there, she told her mom, she's like, it's probably going to be all women and mostly gay men. And her mom's like, really? And Elise is like, yes. And Elise asked me if I wanted to go, and I knew that that's how it was going to be, and I'm like, no, I'm good. It's not really my concert. It's not mine to attend. And she attended it, and it was exactly as she thought. I was like, yeah, I expected that. I knew that wasn't going to be my my scene necessarily. I just had a long D&D session last night. I'm doing good. Oh, nice. What did you guys do in the session? Who is Lizzo, by the way? What's her most popular song? You've heard her, I promise. If you've listened to the radio anytime or gone into any restaurant in the past 2 years, you've heard Lizzo. And the person, you know that, got that big dick energy. That's not Lizzo, but that chick was there opening for Lizzo. Her name's Lado. And Lizzo, I can't think of a song right now. Oh, it's about that time. In a minute, I'm gonna need a sentimental meta woman to bump me up. That song? You know that song? Am I just butchering it? Mick Pixelsort, welcome on in. How are you? Good to see you again. So there, that was my best impression of a song. I'm not on artist currently. Yeah, it's. Yeah. That's who Lizzo is. She's an awesome person. She seems really, really cool. Like just as a human being, she seems like a really genuine and sweet and awesome person. Sounds like generic pop singer number 54856. I mean, her music isn't necessarily like groundbreaking by any means, but she seems like a cool person, so I'm glad that she found success. It's funny because a couple weeks ago, we went to a Post Malone concert, and he's fairly generic as well, but I really like his music. And we went to them. It was really cool, too. Another person that, like, I just feel like is incredibly genuine and just, like, a sweet person. Even with, like, he's a little bit more rappy, you know, but I feel like he's more poppy, rappy, you know, but I feel like in that genre, it's not as, like, wholesome, so to speak, and I feel like he just kind of brings some wholesomeness to that scene. I don't like anyone with face tats. Oh, he's a sweet guy. There ain't nothing with. I mean, I would not ever get a face tat, but I don't know if I would dislike someone for a face tat. I don't think it's necessarily a smart choice, but he is incredibly successful, so I don't feel like he's got He's got fuck you money, so I don't think it's going to matter too much in the long run for him. Have you tried the Masuda method, or is it too boring to stream? I have tried the Masuda method, and recently I've just been doing wild encounters. But I have done I'll show you all the shinies I have. I have a lot of shinies with Masuda method. I actually recently just got one. I got the Delmise. I got the shiny Delmise, this one right here, that I got from Masuda. But I have a box of Masuda. I have gotten Duskull, Phantump, Starmie, Inteleon, Charizard, Reboot, and Litwick. So yeah, I've gotten plenty of them. And for the D&D, we had a very interesting session. I gave them horrifying sights of the future and possible outcomes. They met my god, the storyteller. It was extremely emotional. Wow. Oh, so you're the actual dungeon master? That's awesome. I think being dungeon master in D&D would be a lot of fun. I feel like I don't enjoy D&D myself. I just don't really prefer it. I've never gotten into it. I've played it a few times and just never could really get involved. But I feel like if I did enjoy it, it would be the actual dungeon master. That would be fun part of it. I like the storytelling aspect and being able to be, being able to let out your storytelling in that manner would be fun for me. How many attempts on that Zaggy? I got it at 8:08 off stream. And I realized that it would have been more fun to get on stream. So what I'm going to do is whatever I'm hunting, like the Skorupi, I'll only hunt when I'm streaming, and unless it gets toward the end of the month. The end of the month, I'm doing this all for a video in Halloween. If I don't get it by the end of the month and I have time to hunt it, I might hunt it. But I'll try and only hunt this on stream. Oh my Jesus Christ. That Bouffalant wanted to get encountered really bad. Jesus. But I'll only hunt this, and I'll hunt something else off stream. I'm hunting in BDSP, chain hunting for Larvitar. Let me tell you, that little bastard is annoying. He is not fun. He broke out at so if you guys haven't played BDSP in a while and haven't followed the shiny hunting method, the chain you actually are supposed to stop at 17, but if you stop at 20, because it's the best odds time-wise. So but if you stop at 20, you get better IVs. So I was wanting to go to 20 like I did with my last BDSP hunt. And I broke it at 19, and I was so sad. Face tat or no face tat doesn't matter. The person is why you should like someone or not. Yeah, I agree. Some people can't get around it. I understand it, but yeah, I agree. I think it's a personality thing, and I think Post Malone has an incredible personality. He's just such a lovable guy. If you ever listen to him in podcasts or watch him live, or even he's been going around TikTok a lot. With him dancing on stage, and his dancing is just such a dorky dance, but it's so it's adorable. It's fucking adorable. You got this guy with face tats, and he's just kind of just being a goof on stage, and it's really entertaining. It is fun until you get sleepless nights working on character development and quests. That sounds like a good sleepless night, though. If you're losing sleep on something like that, that I feel like is a fun thing to lose sleep on, at least. That sounds fun, though. Uzukao, welcome. How are you? Get back to hunting a Zelf, but lazy. What? How many resets are you on it, Bruno? Whenever I see face touch, I just think of people like 6ix9ine or however you spell that stupid name. No. What up, Cacto? How are you, Cacto? You start work already? No, 6ix9ine is a different rapper. I don't listen to 6ix9ine very much. But no, it's not. He's nothing like him. That's what with Post Malone. Like I said, he brings a lot of wholesomeness into a genre that's typically very hardcore. I don't know, didn't count, but over at 1,000 already. Oof. Do you have the shiny charm for it? Wait, when are you hunting? Are you in BDSP hunts? I'd imagine that's the only place you can hunt it, right? No, you can hunt it. Can you hunt it in Legend Arceus? Or is that not possible? I don't even know how to get it in Legends Arceus if you can. I'm alive. Just start the morning, but I'll get there. Yeah, I feel that. I feel like before the stream, every morning, I say it like I've been doing it for years. The Monday morning and this morning, I was like, damn, I do not want to be awake right now for one, and for two, I definitely don't feel like streaming. But once it comes time, I'm usually ready. I wake myself up a bit, and I'm usually good to go. I am currently downloading a bunch of mods to play 1.9.2 Minecraft to see how interesting it is. I don't know. Is there a lot of mods on 1.19.2? There's probably not a lot of mods yet. But yeah, it is. I was just playing Minecraft. It's so interesting to see all the things they change throughout the different patches. I don't know what all they added in 1.9. I'm trying to think of what all they added. I know in 1.9.2 was the patch where they added like where they watch your text and can ban you across all servers, which is bullshit. That's why a lot of servers haven't updated to 1.19.2. Don't get a shiny charm, not like it even works in BDSP, and legendaries are shiny locked in Legends Arceus. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's so annoying. That's the one thing that I really hate about BDSP is the shiny charm only works on eggs, which makes 0 sense. Oh, I did not mean to run into that. I'm hunting for breaks in Friend Safari right now. Oh, that's awesome. I'm actually hunting in the Friend Safari too. I'm just doing it off stream. I'm hunting for, it's either going to be, what's the evolution of Litwick? And that's not Chandelure. What's the in-between evolution? I'm hunting for that. There's that one, and then there's, what's the other Pokemon in there? Oh, Pumpkaboo. Pumpkaboo's the other one in there. Also, remind me, and I can show you guys the video of where I got the shiny, or when I got the shiny Zigzagoon last night. Remind me, and we'll watch that a little later today. Later in the stream. Frog Swamp. That's right. I literally did a video for that. How did I forget that? I literally had to do a video of what was in that update, and I totally forgot. There is actually a lot with improvements of the Warden. He's super scary. Yeah, and the Warden. That's right. I've never tried to fight the Warden. How do you even fight him? I watch people shiny hunt because I cannot. I don't have the brain capacity to sit here and do it. I find it incredibly just relaxing. I just find shiny hunting just very, very relaxing for me. It's a very, like, sometimes, like, I play a lot of video games typically that are very, like, active. Like, I played League for so long, and it's a very stressful and active game. It's very nice when you want to just chill for the evening. I like, if I do it by myself and I'm not streaming, I'll turn on somebody's stream, or I'll watch some YouTube videos or catch up on Netflix shows or something. It's just so chill, and it's wonderful. I watched, for my last YouTube video, I hunted for 10 hours straight in Legends Arceus, and the entire time I was watching my League matches, like all the it was playoffs at the time. I was watching playoffs that whole time, which was very, very helpful. I'll have to upload it so you can get shinies in Legends. Is it? That'd be nice. Lampent. Thank you, Beer Now. Lampent, yeah. The Safari I'm hunting in has got Magmar, Charmeleon, and Braixen, so it's not bad. That's a really good one. Charmeleon is a good shiny. It's got like a golden shiny, and then obviously it turns into a black shiny. You don't fight him? You don't fight the Warden? Wait, what? You don't fight the Warden? What do you do with him? The hell's the point of the Warden? Didn't know that, and if they did, it'd be already too late. Since I already caught every legendary in Legends Arceus except Arceus itself. Yeah, I have not. I've not caught a lot of the legendaries. How do you even get to the lake trio? Warden's supposed to be horror in Minecraft. You're supposed to hide and avoid it. Oh, today I learned. A lot of running away and healing. He's terrifying with a shader pack where you can't see him. Got it, made it a horror game. 10 hours straight, bro. That's long, so you avoid him while looting the city. Yeah, it was a long one. I've done more. I've shiny hunted 12 hours straight for a stream before. My only 12-hour stream. I got a shiny Starmie. Actually, I got that Masuda hunt Starmie in it from that hunt. But yeah, 10 hours is a long time, but I did it by myself, which helped. And Legends Arceus is a little different than this game, hunting-wise. It's a little bit more active. Where you have to like go and you have to catch Pokemon. It's a little bit more like involved. There's a lot more to do in that one. Granted, at the end of the day, you end up just like flying over things the whole time, but it's a little bit more active. But I will say, honestly, and it's funny, because with it being active, that doesn't make it any more exciting for me. In fact, I think Legends Arceus is one of my least favorite games to shiny hunt in. It's just not very fun for me. When I shiny hunt, I watch YouTube or listen to music. Yeah, it's perfect for listening to music or watching YouTube videos. I love doing it that way. I do the same thing. Uzucal, am I pronouncing that right? Uzucal? Azucal? Azukel? Azukel? There's lots of ways. Where are you, Skorupi? You avoid him while looting his city. Interesting. What does his city have? You get the Lake Trail by just visiting their caves post-game? Oh, well. I didn't even do that. Well, Hunts and Legends Arceus is either flying around or doing soft resets for an alpha. Yeah, and I have never done a soft reset hunt. That's the hunts that I don't understand why people do. I will probably eventually do a soft reset hunt for a legendary, but it doesn't sound terribly appealing to me. I would love, one of these days, I want to try and go for a full odds hunt. I've never actively gotten a full odds hunt while trying for one. I've gotten them in game, like just playing through before, but I've never actively tried to look for a shiny Pokemon full odds at 8192. And I think that'd be fun. If I did that, I had to dual hunt, and that means I'd have to get another capture card. I want to eventually get a 3DS capture card. I don't know how the hell I would get that, but I would love to get a 3DS capture card and dual hunt. I also want another Switch, and I already have another capture card, so I could dual hunt on the Switch. I'd love to dual hunt, like what are what are they called? Where you get the legendary Pokemon in Armor or in Tundra. What's it called? Dynamax Adventures. Or if I did soft reset on the Switch as well. Only hunts and legendary I flank. Yeah, bunch of stuff. Yeah, I don't. Where do you even find the Warden? Soft reset hunt sucks, especially on Switch, but I want my shiny legends. Yeah, Switch, I don't like the fact that it's like a hard reset. It's not even soft reset. It's like quite literally a hard reset. I did 9,000 resets for a registered in Sword and Shield. I got so bored after 2,000 resets because I never do full odds. What was the legendary? Oh, Registeel. I'm stupid. I said register, and it's Registeel. I'm a dumbass. Registeel, so you went for the... Yeah, I can see that. That's a good shiny, though. I would love to do... I would like to do Runaways. Like, I've got the Shaman event on my BDSP, and I would love to eventually do Runaways for that. And then there's also... You could do Runaways for Regidrago or Regilucky. I would definitely do Regidrago because it's the better shiny. Regilucky, you can barely tell it's shiny. Regidrago is like a little bit more purple. It's also not a very good shiny, but it's better than Regilucky. I think Arceus was amazing for a single playthrough. It is an interesting story and vastly different. It was a decent grinding method that rewards you as well, but it isn't something that lasts. Yeah, I agree. I think Legends Arceus, the thing that killed it for me was, like, the gathering method just made it very tedious. And now you can get items, if you don't know about the glitch, that you can get really easily. You can get money really easily now and just buy the items you want. But, like, I feel like after a while, you're like, okay, this is cool. And then there was no, like, supported method other than this glitch that made it easy to get items. So it just became obnoxious after a while. But yeah, I just didn't really care for the game overall. So that's it runs into the same problem I have with every Pokemon game, and I've talked about it a million times. The dialogue in those games are unskippable. So, like, it took me a while to beat Legends Arceus because the dialogue was just so much. I have no idea what happened in the story because I after a while I was like, okay, I can't read this anymore. This is just it's not a good story. Like the world's best Pokemon story will be still dog shit. You know what I mean? Like, if you're talking about like just like genuinely good storylines in video games, Pokemon doesn't even reach the top like 1,000 if it's the best Pokemon story. Maybe the PMD games, but even then, it's like those are a little better. But I swear, like, Legends Arceus was just pushing the story so much. I'm like, oh my god, please, for the love of God, let me skip this shit. I don't care. So I would agree. One playthrough's enough, and then after that, you're like, meh. I just really don't like the shiny hunting in the game because it's just too quick. Like, the shinies are so fast. There's ancient cities throughout the world underground. Okay. Have you gotten the shiny charm? Yeah. I've got the shiny charm. Regidrago, more like Reggie Driblos. Got it. Nailed it. What up, Grant? Grant, you working right now? You cannot confirm nor deny. Regidrago is a cool Pokemon. Regidrago and Regilucky are good Pokemon. Like, they're well designed. I thought they added well to the Regis. I just wish their shinies were better, especially Regilucky. Regilucky's shiny is so bad. It's another thing that bothers me about the Pokemon Company is like the shinies. Some of the shinies, like Skorupi, can be incredible. Drapion Shiny's alright, I guess. It's not that much better. But Skorupi's perfect. Same with like Ghastly, and then it turned into Gengar, and what the hell was that? Like Zigzagoon. Look at what they can do with Shinies. Zigzagoon is the most like different shiny they've ever done. And then like then they come out with Regilucky Shiny. Like what? Hello? I'm thinking about continue hunting as Elf now. I'm motivated enough. Do it, Beardell. Bright yellow blob. Hell yeah. You can do it. It does suck that it is full odds, though. It is really annoying. Through BDSP, even if you have the shiny charm. Working, about to make my 4th cup of coffee now. Ugh. Coffee's trash. Everyone should let Aqua know how much trash coffee tastes like. Next Legends game, I would want Legends Zekrom Treasure because the story for them is so interesting about their brothers fighting with legendaries and then how they lost them. That would be cool. I wouldn't mind. I would love if they started making like the mainline series game is going to be, you know, Scarlet Violet. Then they come out with a Let's Play Johto, and then they come out with a Legends game. Like if they come out with if they go like mainline series, Let's Go Legends game. That would be incredibly refreshing every time. And then you sprinkle in remakes every once in a while. You know, like sprinkle in Gen 5 remakes in a few years, however long it would take. But I think that'd be really cool. It was interesting and might work if they go through the legendaries and mythicals. If you look up a YouTube Legends, someone made a fan trailer. It looks cool. Yeah, that's exactly how it'd be. It'd be really cool if they did each mythical. I bet they wouldn't do Celebi. Maybe they would. They haven't done a Gen 2 remake since Heart Gold Soul Silver, so I could see it maybe. But I wish they would do a Let's Go Johto. I'm one of those weird people that actually like the Let's Go games. But I'm drinking tea this morning because I'm sick and my throat kills. Yeah, dude, tea when your throat hurts is some of the most satisfying. Like, it's so satisfying to drink. I'm not a big tea drinker. My wife loves tea, and she drinks tea all the time. But, like, on a cold day and your throat kind of hurts, oh, tea is the best. I almost pre-ordered the new OLED Switch that was Scarlet and Violet themed. I wanted to, but they're all sold out. I would literally buy those. I want to buy an OLED Switch, and I was really excited to actually play those, but scalpers had to go fucking buy them all. And now to even get one pre-ordered, it's like $500, which is stupid. I'm not paying that. I never liked the Let's Go games, especially the Shiny Hunting was boring. Just standing around was too easy. See, that's the thing. Actually, if you didn't know, the way you shiny hunt in that game was wrong. Most people were wrong about it. You needed to continue to chain Pokemon. Sitting around and waiting for a Pokemon to shine was actually full odds. I'm still scared for Gen 5 remakes after seeing the catastrophe that is BDSP. Yeah, it definitely doesn't get me hopeful. I don't have as much pull toward Gen 5. I think Gen 5 is the most overrated generation in the history of gaming. I really don't think it's that great. It's good, but everyone's acting like it's like suck me off good, and it's really not that good. But anyway, I'm excited for the remakes. I haven't played them in a while, so it will be the first time most likely, unless I play them until they come out. It'll be the first time I played them in a while, so it'll be fun. But yeah, I agree. The BDSP, they were rough. They were rough. As someone that even actively really wanted that game to be good, especially since it was by a different developer that wasn't Game Freak, I was really hoping for something. But they really, it's Diamond and Pearl, but worse, because I think sprites are much better than what we have now. I just drink hot unfiltered water when I'm sick. I can't drink hot water. Tea tastes very much like hot water, but I don't like hot water. I have an OLED. I'm jealous, dude. I want one so bad, especially since I have the original Switch, which is bad because it's got terrible battery life, but really good because I can hack it. And so I'm going to hack this Switch when I get the OLED Switch. But yeah, I really wanted that. If I see one, do you want me to grab it? Just market price, of course. Yes. Grant, yes. If you see one, absolutely buy it, and I will buy it from you. I'm just most nostalgic for Gen 5. People say the story rocks, but I wouldn't remember. Yeah, that's the thing, too. I don't really... that was when I had a little bit of a phase in Gen 5 where I stopped playing Pokemon as much. I still played them. I played them when they came out, but I didn't play them as much. I will say Pokemon Black was what I bought. Pokemon Black was the last Pokemon I got full odds at 81.92. And it was Darumaka. I got it when I was playing through my first playthrough. When I replay Pokemon games, I only play Black and White 2. I would love to play Black and White 2, but it costs $7 bajillion to buy. I want to hunt and sword, but they take so long. If you get the shiny charm, it's really not that bad. Do you hunt a Pokemon? Do you hunt in Pokemon Arceus? I do. I actually have a video on my channel, Victor. The last video I put out was a 10-hour shiny hunt in Legends Arceus. It's not my favorite game to hunt in, but I do hunt in it. Gen 5, the story is interesting, but it seemed like people had a fallout when it released. Yeah, I think it was one of the least popular Pokemon games, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was the least selling Pokemon game. Maybe I'm wrong with that. Pokemon games by sales. Sales. Oh, Crystal was the least selling. That's interesting. Well, it'll be all the remakes that are the least selling, I'm sure. Yeah, Black 2, White 2, Platinum Emerald. Well, Sun, Fire Red, and Leaf. Wow, Fire Red. Well, I guess it's a remake. Wow, no, the Heart Gold and Soul Silver, even though I guess it's remake. I'm trying to find what's not remake. Black and White sold 15.6 million. So, yeah, it was significantly less. So Red, Blue, Yellow, 73 million. Jesus Christ. Gold, Silver, Crystal, 42 million. Ruby, Sapphire, 37 million. Diamond and Pearl, 39 million. And then Gen 5 came out with Black and White, and that was 24 million. So it went down significantly. And then X and Y went down even more, I guess. So I guess it wasn't that bad. I just slowly kept going down. And then Sun and Moon was up more than that. So I didn't go back up until Sun and Moon. It sold right around what Sword and Shield sold, too. Wow. But Sword and Shield still got a ways to go. I didn't see if this was shiny. I'm assuming it's not. Okay, yeah, no. Almost got the shiny charm, but I need like 70 more. If you ever need a Pokemon, let me know. I can try and trade it if I have it. But I did put most of my Pokemon at home, but I could always trade it from home. Why did Pokemon Black and White skyrocket in price? Because everything went up in price. No one really knows. I don't know. It's always been... I don't think it's sold as well, so it's a little bit rarer, but also, like, it's sought after. It's popular. Get away, Bouffalant, you little son of a bitch. But I don't know. I mean, everything Pokemon related went skyrocket in 2020. Like, it was just stupid. If you bought anything Pokemon in 2019, you were feeling good after 2019. Although Heart Gold Soul Silver didn't really go up that much. It's just always been expensive. DS games just cost a lot now because, believe it or not, they're old now. Yeah, I think it's also... I think people... I don't know. I think there's some manipulation going on with that. I feel like there's like a bit of huge uprise in like reseller YouTube, and I feel like that didn't help. Do you guys know who DK Oldies is? DK Oldies does shorts and TikToks where they like talk about video games and packaging video games, which it's incredibly satisfying to watch, and I do watch them like all the time. But their prices are disgustingly overpriced, and it's people like that I feel like made the price go high. Would be flop since the Switch came out at the same time, but it did surprisingly well. Yeah. Well, Gen 7 helped out the fact that like Pokemon Go came around that time. There was a big resurgence in Pokemon when Gen 7 came out, and that's what I think really, really helped it. Like a lot. Only Pokemon I have with Gen 5 is that a lot of Pokemon feel like clones or repeats of Gen 1. Yeah, Gen 5 Pokemon weren't my favorite either. Why can't they be that old? That was my gaming console for 90% of my life. Right? I loved the Switch. I loved the Switch. The DS. The DS. I got my DS and I had Meteos. If anyone remembers that game, I played Meteos on it. I know Grant remembers it. It's one of my favorite games, and I had that. That was my first game. It was awesome, and I played so much Switch. Oh, my God. Between that game, when the Wi-Fi came out, that was the first time I played online video games, and I played Mario. The first three games. Was that even a Skorupi? No, it wasn't. The first three Nintendo Wi-Fi games that came out. Actually, I got the first 7 that came out. I got them as they released. But the first 3 that came out, I came out around Christmas time. It was Mario Kart. It was Animal Crossing, Wild World, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Or it wasn't Pro Skater. It was Tony Hawk Underground or something like that. I can't remember which one it was on the DS, but it was actually surprisingly fun. Big Daddy Hot Sauce Phantom. Who's... Lard Nuts, what up? How are you, man? What would you do if random Bouffalant was shiny? I would cry. I have Pokewalker for Heart Gold, basically the first Pokemon Go. Oh, it's so good. I have mine around here somewhere as well. I used it even a couple months ago. It's a lot of fun. I really... Oh, my gosh. Really? I really enjoy the Pokewalker. I remember when that game came out, I was a junior in high school, and we had that thing. Me and my buddy Devin had that thing in our socks. We put that thing in our socks, and we're walking around school with it. And we brought it out during German class, which I think was our last class of the day. And so we just like didn't give a fuck at that point. And we were like passing it around. Everyone was like shaking it with their hands and putting it on their legs and like shaking their legs to try and get steps. It was hilarious. Meteos is my top 5 favorite games of all time. It's such a good game. It's such a good game. I only played New Super Mario, Mario Kart, Diamond and White. New Super Mario Brothers was also huge. That game, when it came out, I mean, that was the first time they released a 2D Mario. Now they've released like a billion plus Mario Maker. But when that game came out, that was the first 2D Mario since, what, like Super Mario Land? Like, it had been a long time. If you don't count remakes in the GBA, it had been a long time since they came out with the 2D Mario game. So that was a huge deal. And it was really, really well done. It's one of my favorite Mario games is New Super Mario Brothers. I don't like 3D Mario games outside of Nintendo Mario 64. But I love Mario 2D games. I had the light so I could play my Game Boy games. My first game was Gold for GBA. Then I was stoked for Heart Gold, and then my mom bought me the limited version. That's awesome. Yeah. I had the regular DS for a long time. The blue Cobalt DS was my original. And then I got the DS Lite after that, I think. But I had the original DS for a long, long time. Guess who just hit 1K Safari account with no shiny? Oh no, that's almost double odds. Odds is like 512, isn't it? Super Mario World was the last one before New Super Mario Bros., I believe. That's what I thought. Yeah, it was a big deal when it came out. I need to get some water. I'm thirsty. I'll get to 110 counters and get some water. Now that I'm finally caught up with chat. But yeah, New Super Mario Brothers, really, really, really good. When it came out, oh my gosh, I played the hell out of that. I remember I played and beat it on a trip. We used to go to a lot of car shows when I was in like middle school, high school. And when that game came out, I got it, and we went on a trip in this really, really beat up RV that my dad wanted to fix up. That broke down in like the first like 20 minutes on the road, and then he got it fixed, and then basically we took it on that trip, and that was it. But I remember being in that RV playing New Super Mario Brothers. I remember that vividly, but it was a really shitty RV. Oh, it was so bad. But I loved it because it had, you know, those, what I always wanted as a kid. I think it's because I saw it in Rugrats, where they have like where you're driving, and then above it has like a little bed, you know, right where you're driving. So you have that window right in the front. I always wanted to have a car where that had that. Like, I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And we got an RV that was like that, but it was a really shitty RV. And I was laying up there and playing it. Not on the way. I don't think we were allowed to ride it like that, but it was cool. I hate Friends Safari because I missed a shiny Petalil in there. Really? How'd you miss it? I never noticed until I saw a shiny one in my decks. Oh, sad day. I played Fossil Fighters a lot when I was a kid. What's Fossil Fighters? I never played that. I think I've heard of it before. It sounds familiar. I played... Yeah. If you like dinosaurs... If you like fire, you will like dinosaurs on fire. That sounds interesting. What was your fastest shiny ever? Probably... I'm trying to think. Probably I got Charmander before I had the shiny charm with like 50 eggs in Masuda Hunt. I think that was my fastest. How about you, Victor? What was your guys' fastest shiny? Like ones I've actively shiny hunted for. I've gotten random shinies before. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to go get some water real quick. Apparently I'm taking my coaster with me. I love water. Why is water so good? Shiny Golbat that I killed in gold. Rest in peace. I got a shiny Pinsir in Leaf Green. Was my very first shiny Pokemon that I ran into in the Safari Zone. And it ran. And I was very sad. Such a rare shiny to run into, too. My fastest hunt was Goomy in Legends Arceus. Got it in like one outbreak. Yeah, actually, you'll see in this new video that I come out with. Oh, I need to move this real quick. You'll see in this new video I come out with. I have a video coming out going over all these hunts that I'm doing in October. And one of them was a Legends Arceus hunt. And I was going for any ghost Pokemon in Legends Arceus. And I got the, as you can see in the latest shinies, I got the shiny Rotom, and it was really quick. I was only hunting it for like 30 minutes. Also, actually, I was resetting for resetting the Poke Radar at only a 20 chain for shiny Nincada, which I evolved into a shiny Shed Ninja. But when I did that, it only took me like 50 resets or something. It took me very little time. Actually, Cacto, if you're still in here, I was on a call with Luke when I got that. I was freaking out. He like called me at night one like a week or two ago, and we were talking, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "I'm so sorry." You'll see it in the video. I'm like, "Sorry, but I just got a shiny Pokemon." If you remember in XY how Professor Sycamore gave you a Kalos starter, my first Y playthrough I picked Charmander. It was shiny. Oh damn! Really? That's awesome. I forgot about that. Yeah, you get a Kanto starter, right? You get to choose a Kanto starter like not very far into the game. Hope the Safari Zone never comes back. Really? I like the Safari Zones. I think they're pretty cool. What was your first shiny? That was the first shiny I ran to. The first shiny after that, I think, would have been that Darumaka, which I don't have anymore, unfortunately. Goomy in Legends is busted. Yeah, is that the isn't it different in Legends Arceus? Want the Friend Safari on a Switch game? Yeah, the Friend Safari was really cool. I will say the Friend Safari was really, really cool. I would love for them to bring that back, where you add people and then you get Pokemon based off of their typing and stuff. That was a really cool idea. But its evolutions are. Oh, gotcha. Age is cool. Welcome. How are you? I do not want to fight this. I want to run away from it. How are you, Age is cool? Welcome. Hope you enjoy the stream. We're on pace to actually do a little bit more than 300 encounters today, so that's cool. Good. Nice. Hey, just do you shiny hunt in any of the Pokemon games? You can hunt starters in Friend Safari as well. Yeah, they did a good job with the Friend Safari. I thought that was really good. It encouraged you to add friends, too, which was the whole point of it. There's actually, if you guys ever want to hunt in the Friend Safari and you're looking for specific Pokemon, or if you want any kind of friends to look for any Pokemon, if you go to the subreddit, Pokemon Friend Safaris or something like that, just search like Reddit, Pokemon Friend Safari, you'll find it and you can trade codes there. That's actually how I got someone that had a ghost type, and that's what I wanted to hunt for Halloween. So, I've never been online. You only get 2 encounters unless you're online at the same time. Then you get 3 encounters. So I never got the 3rd encounter. I haven't been online at the same time. But once you're online once with them at the same time, it's permanent. So you can go back and hunt for 3 Pokemon every time. The last shiny I got from Friend Safari was Illumise, which I think it's still on my DS, my X and Y. Got a 1628 Azelf hunt right now. Hell yeah. Are you hunting it in BDSP? I hope it's not in Sword and Shield. That means you're doing Dynamax Adventures, and you would be way over odds. You'd be 16-time odds. Holy cow, that'd be so unlucky. Yeah, that's cool. That's full odds, though. Azelf is a cool shiny. Have you gotten... What's your latest shiny? Age is cool. What's your latest shiny? Shane 2, because shiny is Sui and Sliggoo and Goodra got a different shiny than the originals, and I love yellow with purple. I don't even remember what the... Is that what the original shiny was? Like yellow and purple? It is sad that Nintendo Street Pass died. That was a cool idea. I don't think it would work with Switch because it's not like you would have the Switch in your pocket. I mean, you could if you have deep pockets, but it's not nearly as portable as the DS was in that regard. But I did like Street Pass. It was a pretty cool idea. Yes, I'm active in the Safari Zone server that I've gotten a lot of friend codes. That's awesome. You might have seen me on there. Beacon raid? Beacon of Nick, welcome. How are you? Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Beacon, I don't know if I've been introduced. Welcome to my channel. I'm Phantom. We're shiny hunting Skorupi. It's early morning for me, so I'm a little bit more calm and subdued in the mornings. But thank you so much for the raid. Rachel Smith, just Sophia Natalia, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Tegan, welcome. Reg Ice, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Yellow and purple and the Hisuian Chinese just turned there. How was your stream, Beacon? How was your stream, Beacon? Okay, the Hisuian Chinese turn their shells into an ugly brown. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen those shinies now. Ultra, welcome. Ghostly, welcome. Getting rated, yeah. This is weird. I've not streamed on YouTube since the raids got added. I don't think, and so, or at least I hadn't been rated. So this is the first YouTube raid I've gotten. It's good to see. Cookie Dough, welcome. Welcome, raiders. Yes, welcome. Hey man, I could not find anyone that was live to raid, so I decided to look up new Pokemon streamers, and glad to find you. Oh, well, thank you. Beacon, what were you playing? What were you streaming? Dropped a sub your way. Good luck on your shiny hunting. Well, thank you, Just Sophia. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the sub. I got a question. What's up, Adischool? What is your favorite shiny hunting game? Honestly, and this might going to sound controversial, but I really like hunting in Sword and Shield. Maybe it's because it's one of the few Pokemon games that I have the shiny charm in, but I really do enjoy hunting in this game. I think it's a really fun game to hunt in. I've got a good amount of hours into this game, almost 200 hours. So I really enjoy hunting in this game. Do you stream on Twitch? I did for a while. I haven't done it in a while. I did restream where I would stream both back when I was playing Pixelmon. But I haven't been playing Pixelmon recently, so we're trying to get back into shiny hunting, or I'm sorry, we're trying to get back into streaming, and I've been deciding to do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning stream. So I stream 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. EST Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if you guys are ever around and Beacon ends their stream, you're welcome to come on over. And Beacon, I appreciate you coming over. We did some Lilligant shiny hunting in Pokemon Unite. Wait, what? There's shinies in Unite? Wait, hold up, really? Oh, wow, nice. 23 sake. Nick has 23K subs. Oh, wow. Welcome. Congrats on the subs. Are you mostly a Unite streamer? Can I record Pixel Fam for my YouTube? Absolutely. I just cool. Absolutely. It's not as active. We don't play Pixel Fam as much. But you're welcome to play on it at any time, and you're welcome to do videos on it for sure. Hunting in Sword and Shield 2. Good choice. Yeah, it's a really good game. Or, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say really good game. The DLCs made it a very good game. I really, really, really enjoy the DLCs for this game. But I also just really enjoy the shiny hunting. I think it's very calming for me. Sword and Shield has its ups and downs. I don't like its competitive. I find Dynamax dumb, but I enjoy the layout of the game. I understand why people don't like it. I don't particularly care for Dynamax. Gigantamax is pretty cool since it changes forms of Pokemon. But yeah, Dynamax is kind of meh to me. But I don't really play competitive Pokemon, so that's another reason maybe I like it more. And now we did like 2 games in one stream. Oh, gotcha. Did someone say Unite? I do a lot of shiny hunting, Splatoon, and Unite sometimes. That's awesome. I love Splatoon. Splatoon I actually played for the first time with Splatoon 3. I bought it for the first time like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I love it. It's so satisfying. That game, there's something about it that's just so incredibly satisfying. But I only like the map I only like the game mode where you paint the map. I don't like playing ranked. Actually, I shouldn't say I don't like playing ranked. I never actually played. But I just play that game mode because there's something just so incredibly satisfying about painting the map and like getting rewarded for painting the map. Oh, I love it so much. Oh yes, Aqua plays a lot of Unite, and he is obsessed with it. I've played League of Legends for 9 years, and Aqua is someone I've played League of Legends with for like 6 years, and he's obsessed with Unite. Master rank in Unite? Wow, that's awesome. You main Lucario? I liked playing, what was the... Slowbro was fun to play when I played. You play Splatoon 3? It's my favorite game, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Do you play ranked a lot? It's a really, really well-made game. I wouldn't mind streaming every once in a while, but I suck. I only have one shiny in Sword and Shield. What's the shiny, Edge School? We going to get a Splatoon gameplay someday? It'll be bad, but if you guys want it, you guys can get it. I really enjoy Splatoon. Maybe we do that as like an off-stream thing. Maybe one evening that I have free, we'll do like... Maybe if... I was thinking Fridays could be like my off-stream or whatever, where I can kind of play whatever. And so maybe we do it on a Friday or something. Or maybe we do it on an off-stream. Sucks too because you have to specifically get the Mon from a raid. So if you had any Pokemon you caught before, like my Colossal and Centicourt, you have to say bye-bye. Yeah, I think that is rough. No, you can... Not with the DLC, right? The DLC changed that, right? You can give it Gigantamax Curry or something, right? You just spoke how I feel? Yes. It's really incredible. Buzzwole made me almost want to play Unite. Yeah, that's what Grant tried to get me in. Aqua tried to get me into Unite because of Buzzwole. Lucario has a lot of power with the right build. Lucario, yeah. Oh, you're talking about Unite. I wouldn't know. Wait, do you build in that game? That one is Blastoise? Oh, you got a Blastoise? Really? How'd you get a Blastoise? That's awesome. Like Sam run like 100 times more than the main game, which they made a spin-off that just focused purely on that. That is fun. I will say Salmon Run is a lot of fun. I've never really spent a ton of time in Salmon Run, but I do enjoy Salmon Run. It is a lot of fun to do every once in a while. Greninja, Mamoswine, Machamp, Blissey, and Cramorant, but I've been Masters every season for sure, but this season I've barely played. Yeah, it's I played Unite when it first came out, and I just couldn't get behind it. I think mostly because I'm like, if I'm going to play this, I might as well just play League, you know, because I've just played League for so long. Right when P5R comes out for Switch, I'm not playing Persona, Grant. Buzzwole's so fun. I've heard about the big run. I know what you're talking about. Where it's supposed to do like an event focused purely on whatever. Didn't they do that with like the random weapons or something? They did like some kind of random weaponized thing with the Salmon Run. Heard it was data mine or something. Have quit the game. Which game? Unite or Splatoon? I grinded Unite a lot when Garchomp got the massive buffs. Gengar, I remember being kind of fun to play as. Gengar's the one that plays almost like Kassadin, right? So I always have to compare it to. Oh, get away from me, Boobalon! I always have to compare it to League of Legends. It's the only way I can keep track of it. Battle Pass, which makes me want to play less. Oh, it has a Battle Pass? Did they have a Battle Pass when it first came out? I think they did. I think I remember playing with it. I don't know if I bought it or not. I don't think I did. I don't think I paid any money on Pokemon Unite. Late Beacon Raid. Hey, better late than ever, Neko. Is it Nico or Neko? I actually know a Neko that used to be in my streams. But she would go by Neko, not Nico. But feel free to correct me. Neko. Okay, is that like is that an anime thing? You gotta help me out from one that is uninitiated in the anime realm. I know a few animes, but I don't know them all. If that even is what that is, it could very well not be. Unite is pay to win sometimes, but it's actually easy to play without spending money. Japanese for cat. Oh, okay. Well, then I'm just an idiot. It has nothing to do with anime, other than being in the same country. Well, good to know. I did not know that. I've heard pay to win. I remember that was a big deal when it first came out that it was pay to win. Is it still like that? I don't remember how it was pay to win though. I remember you had to like grind out like items or something. I think it was, or something like that. I can't remember exactly though. Hunt for Drapion too. Scorpion ain't dark, so you got to evolve it. True. True. I guess I could go for yeah. That's true. I guess I could try for the Drapion. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point. It's a good point, Bjorno. Might as well hit it while it's there. It's like Pokemon League of Legends Unite is. Right, right. And that's why I just play League of Legends. You got to go. Ad is cool. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Yeah, that's why I just play League of Legends. It's pay to win at high masters. Oh, really? Why is it pay to win at higher levels? You can't pay for brains. Oh my god. Wait, so why is it pay to win at higher levels but not at lower levels? It's kind of screwed up that a MOBA's pay to win. I might go play Unite instead of Hunt now. Do it. Do whatever you feel is right. Do whatever you feel is right in the world. Yeah, I haven't played Unite in a hot minute though. Was never a huge fan. Oh, we're gonna get right at 300. I'm dumb. I had to get to 150. So yeah, we should get right at about 300 encounters for the stream. Don't really affect new players. Can you not grind that out? Is it not grindable? Do you have to actually pay to get it? I mean, obviously it could be pay to win in that regard, but you just gotta know how to play a Pokemon. Pretty much every competitive free game is pay to win. League of Legends isn't pay to win unless you think skins are pay to win. It used to be a little bit with the marks and quintessence and all that. Remember that? Oh my god. The runes pages. Those were so stupid. I only paid for the monthly thing for like 4 months. At least Unite doesn't have people in text as port player name for BS reason. True, since there's no chat. You can grind it? Okay. I'm still waiting for a COD version of Pokemon. Wait. A COD version of Pokemon or a Pokemon version of COD? What's a COD version of Pokemon? Like you just add guns into Pokemon? Speaking of that, the new COD is coming out in like a week, right? It's next Friday, right? That comes out. Can't imagine Nintendo doing a shooter besides Splatoon. Yeah, Splatoon is like right up their alley. And if you haven't played Splatoon, seriously, you need to give it a try. I hadn't played it for years. Splatoon 1 and 2 came out, and I was like, that doesn't interest me at all. I don't see why that would be appealing. And then I played it. Oh, my God. It's so satisfying. Such a satisfying video game. Something about it. Just painting things is incredibly satisfying in that game. But as a Pokemon, what would that look like, though? Bayonetta? True. Fair enough. Fair enough. Good point. Good point. Speaking of that, have you guys heard about the drama with Bayonetta? There's some crazy drama going on with the... I guess they offered the voice actor of Bayonetta, the main character. Is the main character's name Bayonetta? I've never played a Bayonetta, but I guess the voice actor got offered only $4,000 to do the entire video game voice acted. And she's like, "Yeah, no, I'm not doing that." And they've been giving the developer a lot of shit for it. I guess the head of that company, Bayonetta, or something, it was something like some higher up is like a fucking doucher. So anyway, Pikachu started blasting. What's up, Ghostly Ash? I don't want to imagine that. Imagine a Miltank running around with a gun, bro. That would be... I feel like someone's got to have made a mod for it already. It just shoots bullets out of its udders. Gun udders, yeah. It was also fabricated. Wait, really? Wait, no. Was that a lie? Was she lying about that? What the hell? How was Bouffalant running after me, but I ran into a Wooper? Was that actually a lie? No way. Was that actually a lie? I didn't hear about that. It was $4,000 for each session. She was signed for 3 to 5. Oh. Oh, well, then that's not bad. That's like $12,000 to $20,000, which I feel like is decent, right? I don't know. I don't know what voice actors go for. I wouldn't know. I have to go right now. I'll see you around, fan. Brawley, thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you, man. Have a good one. Have a great day. Oh, I think I hear the beast. And the beast tamer awakening. $20K for making noises. Ooh. There's a lot more to voice acting than making noises. You could say that about anything with that. Bayonetta over. I've heard about them boycotting it. Yeah, Ultra Gigas. I've heard about that. I think that's what I saw. I saw it on Reddit or something. But yeah, voice acting, there's like legitimate, they call it acting because it's legitimate acting. You can't just be like, you can't just go in there not knowing what you're doing. There's a lot of professional work being done in that sphere. Got deactivated on Twitter. Wait, really? That's hilarious. Oh, a lot of articles came out about it. Yeah. Yeah, I heard about the developer was a dick. Like, I saw what he said. It's a Japanese developer, isn't it? But he was, like, talking about how he has rules, and if you don't follow his rules, he'll block you on Twitter. The dude's, like, a narcissist. That's, like, straight narcissist tendencies right there. Like, follow my rules or something. Then they misrepresented the story because I thought it was $4,000 overall. Yeah, I thought it was too. They did misrepresent that. That doesn't sound nearly as bad then. But I heard the person that took over is a unioned voice actor, which means they would have had to pay just as much, if not more, for the new actors. So I don't know if they were just trying to get rid of that old chick. That's what a lot of people are saying. They're trying to get rid of the voice actor for whatever reason. And I don't know why, but I thought you were talking about the voice actor for a Pokemon. Oh, no. No, not the voice actor for a Pokemon. We're talking about Bayonetta, sorry. No, you're good. You're good. No, that would absolutely be too much for making a cry for Pokemon. Imagine you got $4,000 for every Pokemon. Wait, I got mine for Zigzagoon. There, I nailed it. I need my $4,000 now. You can just go ahead and send that to my bank account now. There it is again. There's another $4,000. You're welcome. That dev is a nutcase. No English replies is one of his rules. I saw that, and that's really fucked up. You're not allowed to speak English to him. Imagine. I mean, that's just like... It's not racist, but what's it called when you're, like, against other regions? What is it called? There's a word for it. But that's what that is. I mean, that's quite literally what that is. Imagine, like, isn't English the most popular language in the world? Imagine being like, no, fuck every English-speaking person. You must speak Japanese. And, like, I get, like, wanting to speak in your native tongue, but that's kind of fucked up. I wouldn't, like, look at somebody who, like, if somebody, like, replied to one of my tweets with Japanese, I wouldn't be like, hey, no Japanese. We hate Japanese. Like, that's fucked up. Just searching up the Bayonetta thing now. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Xenophobic might be. Thank you. Yes, xenophobic. I feel like that's a little bit xenophobic. It might not be because English is just so popular. It's spoken everywhere, but that seems a little... It seems like it should be something. There should be a word for that. I guess the best word to use is a dick. But I love xenomorphs. Could you imagine? So Bayonetta might get canceled? No, it won't get canceled. It'll get canceled in the sense of, like, someone might get mad at you that you play it, but give me a break. Nothing. I am firmly under... Kevin, you want to say hi to the stream? Can y'all see Kevin? Kevin! He is woken. He's woken from his slumber alongside his tamer, who is not to be seen, I guess. Isn't that right, Kevin? Huh? She's unfit for camera. The tamer must be groomed before showing herself on camera. Yes. The cat is so cute. Wait, hold up. Exactly. Drama's never stopped Nintendo. I mean, I'm a firm believer that the only way to be canceled is to, like, either be deplatformed, which takes a lot, or to, like, just legitimately cancel yourself. Like, I don't think cancel culture is real. I think that there are plenty of people that get mad at people and try to cancel others, but I don't think you, like, look at all these piece of shit people that absolutely should be canceled that still have an incredible following. Like, if you just ignore it, you won't get canceled. You know what I mean? Like, you just won't. Which is sad. Really sad, but good in ways of which, like, you can't just have, like, this mob mentality just getting rid of people, especially when there's false positives and cancel culture. But anyway. Yes, that was Kevin. If you guys don't know Kevin, that's my dog, and the one that popped in her head in is my wife. My wife. Yeah, I hope streamers don't get heat for streaming it. They might not want to play part and just want to play. Exactly. And that's exactly what it needs to be. If you want to boycott it, if that's something that you're willing to take a stand for, by all means. But I don't think you need to give shit for anyone who doesn't have that same, standard for their video games. And a lot of people probably don't even know about it. You know what I mean? Like, how many people actively keep up with gaming news? I know I'm a nerd and I keep up with all gaming news, but, like, for the most part, no one's going to know that that's happening, Like, I don't play Bayonetta, and the only reason why I knew this is because it was on Reddit. And had it not been on Reddit, I would never have known. And if I actively wanted to play that game for whatever reason, I would have been blindsided by a bunch of people being like, "Bah!" But I don't think it's going to get that intense. I don't think people are that mad about that scenario. It sucks for that voice actor, and that developer does seem like an asshole. But, like, is it really worth not playing a game you like? Let's put it this way: I don't play Bayonetta, so I can't feel that. But if something similar happened in a Pokemon game, would that make me not play a Pokemon game? Probably not. I don't know. But probably not. I don't know if that's intense enough for me. Someone got screwed out of a job. That sucks, but it happens every day, And it sucks the way it happened, and the developer's a dick, but I don't know if I would stop myself from enjoying a video game because of that scenario. Now, if something worse were to happen, that's different, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's worth... I play League of Legends, and the shit that came out about League of Legends is really fucked up, and I still actively play the game, as much as I may not want to. So, I can't say much. What's your name on Reddit? I might have added you on DS. That's the problem. I have like 17 different Reddit accounts. I feel like I make a new Reddit account every time because I don't remember my login info. I think my latest one was your mom's bum or something like that. There's something to do with your mom or something. Wait, what happened with League? There was a lot of stuff that came out a couple of years ago. Actually, it was longer than a couple of years ago. I think it was like 4 years ago. There was a lot of talk about... there's a lot of stuff that happened, like there's like sexual assault and some really like fucked up shit with a lot of their like higher ups. They would like just be really, really inappropriate, and I don't know if like straight up sexual assault, but like they didn't foster a good community for women in their workplace. Naturally, when it comes to a lot of tech companies, unfortunately, that's just kind of the nature of the beast, which is not okay. I'm not excusing it, but that's just kind of how it is, unfortunately. And so naturally it came out that they did it, which is awful. And some of the stuff that came out about it was pretty fucked up. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff that came out. It came out a couple of years ago. They did a whole story on it. They said they were working on improving it, and they were doing all these changes, and they were doing like internal studies into it and all that stuff. And it was all smoke and mirrors. It was, in my opinion, I think it was all smoke and mirrors. It was all bullshit to act like they're doing something with it, and they really probably aren't. I hope they were doing something. I hope they legitimately made changes. And I'm always skeptical about companies making changes, but my wife works for a company that there was some drama going on. A couple years ago, there was some crazy stuff that went on before she worked there. They were like, all right, we got to make changes. And they legitimately did. Like, this company does insane stuff to where I'm like, at least that's a lot. Like, a lot more than 99% of companies do in regards to, like, inclusivity, making sure it's a healthy workplace for, like, women and people of color. Like, they do a lot before when they got, like, shit for that. And I was very surprised. So I think it's definitely doable. Like, companies can change their culture. I legitimately think it's possible, but it takes a lot of work, and you have to legitimately want it. And I'm a little skeptical about Riot actually wanting that, but who knows? I could be wrong. Game developers get mistreated even though they're not doing a lot of the work. Yeah, it is sad. There is a lot of mistreatment. I mean, that's to do with just about every workplace in America. Like, most of the workers get shit on for doing the lion's share of the work. That's the nature of living in, well, I won't go there. We'll stop talking about politics. I was about to say capitalist society, but we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. Speaking of that, unrelated somewhat, but also on the topic of politics, and then I'll end it, only just to remind everyone, if you have any student loans, they just open up the website for the student aid where you can get student loan forgiveness. You can sign up. It literally takes like 5 minutes at most. Really, it takes like 3 minutes. You just put in your name, your social security number, and an email, and then you just get signed up for it, and that gets you eligible to get possibly student loan forgiveness. Please, if you have any student loan debt that you want to possibly get rid of, please go there, and this is a reminder for you to do that. I just did that last night, and it was super easy and quick, and I hope to get some student loan forgiveness so I can actively start to pay toward those. Where do you get the smoke ball in Sword and Shield? I don't remember. You could Google it, but I don't remember where I got it. I had to Google it to remember, but I don't remember exactly where it was. But it's super helpful. I was just tired of running into Pokemon and not being able to run away from them. And not being able to use the Pokemon I want at the front of my party because it wasn't high enough level, so I did that. I think I like the stream. Well, thank you. Thank you, Ghostly Ash. I think I like you, Ghostly Ash. Shiny breaks it in Friends of Our... Hell yeah! Hell yeah! That's awesome. Uzu, if you're in the Discord, you should send a picture in the Discord. I'd love to see it. That's awesome. Congrats. So what was that? A little over 1,000? Also, we just hit 200 encounters on Skorupi. Gonna make a good dent into this today. Hope to get around 300 encounters before we end the stream. But yes, congrats. That's awesome. I'm trying to think of what Shiny Breakson looks like. Oh, is it purple? It is. That's a good-looking shiny. That's a really good-looking shiny. What does Delphox look like? Oh, it's also purple. Purple and white. That's a really good shiny. Holy cow. How do I join the Discord? There should be a Discord link in the description. If there's not, let me know and I'll send you one. It's mostly... So if those of you that don't know, most of you guys do, but I usually, I used to play a lot of Pixelmon, and I owned a server, and that was what, damn it, Dunsparce. That's what a lot of people in my Discord joined for, is the Pixelmon stuff. And I haven't really been focusing on Pixelmon as much lately, so you'll probably see a lot of that. But there is a channel in my Discord called Pokemon, and you can post it there. That'll probably be the best place. Bouffalant, stay away from me. Yeah, mostly, I still get like, gosh, we still get like 5 to 10 people a day joining the Discord for Pixelmon stuff. Because of my top 5 video, it still gets pretty decent amount of views. And it's one of my it's my second most popular video on the channel, so it definitely brings in the people to the Discord. Posted. Oh, nice. Let me see if I can see it. Hell yeah, that's so sick. That looks awesome. That's such a good shiny. That's really good. Damn. Speaking of that, this is awkward. I definitely didn't ping my Discord that I was live. Whoops. Totally forgot to do that. That's awkward. Not that too many people come from the Discord to watch, but just in case anyone does. Secret stream. The secret. Only the most exclusive. Only the most exclusive can be in this stream. Those that have post notifications on, basically. Will we get the Shiny Skorupi today? What are the guesses, guys? What do you guys think we're going to get the Shiny Skorupi at? The odds are 1 in 1365, I think is what it is. What do y'all think I'm going to get it at? I'm going to guess 486 is my guess. Breaks and won't catch. Oh, no. What are you throwing at it? Just Ultra Balls? I imagine the catch rate on breaks is probably pretty high. You're going to hunt today. Today I'll hunt till probably about 300. I feel honored. There you go. You're in the exclusive stream. 269. Nice. I guess 589. 589. All right. 589, 269. What was mine? 584? Or was it 484? I said 584, right? I don't remember. We'll look back on it if I get it around then. Ultra's guess is 589. $324. Wouldn't mind 324. Anything under odds, I'm happy with. Now I just need Delphox to complete the Finnegan line. Are you gonna go for another one in that Safari, or are you gonna get it a different way? How'd you get Finnegan? Did you hatch it? Guys, I know this might be TMI, but I desperately need to poop right now. Wait, did I just get a random Skorupi? I think I did. I think that was a random encounter and it was a Skorupi. Pretty sure that was. I'm pretty sure I ran into the random encounter and not the Skorupi. I definitely did. That's hilarious. I'm going to do Friend Safari for it, but I'm going to do a different Friend Safari hut next. What are you going to do next? Dude, the red Zigzagoon keeps throwing me off. Sometimes I see the red and I think it's the Skorupi. I'm going to freak out. What are your shiny odds now? 1 in 1,365, I think is what it is with the shiny charm. I have the shiny charm and it's a random encounter. I want to do random encounters because I really want to get a marked shiny. But I don't have the marked charm. I need to get the marked charm. I probably won't get the marked charm before Scarlet and Violet come out, though. I would love to, but I don't think I'm going to actively work toward it. Because anytime I'm playing this game, I'm going to be Halloween hunting until Halloween. And then after that, I'm not sure what I'll do. What should we go for the Thanksgiving? What should be the Thanksgiving hunt? What the hell is a marked shiny? Shiny with a mark charm. Or with a mark. So here, I'll show you. You can have it's like ribbon. It's like it has a ribbon, but it's like a mark. It'll be like, I don't know if I have any. I think your starter guarantees one, but you have a chance at finding a mark on your Pokemon. It would show up here in the ribbon section if it had a mark. But that's a marked shiny. Is what I meant by that. I don't know if that's its official name, but it just means, for me, it just means a shiny with a mark on it. Spooky season, that would be awesome. Shiny Phantom is awesome. I have one. It was the longest Masuda method hunt I've ever gone for. It went on for like 1,700 eggs. It was awful. That is a great idea. I love Shiny Phantom. The white shiny looks so good. Here, I'll show you. Actually, I can pull it out. Here's my level 1 shiny Phantom. Oh, get away from me, Bouffalant. Look at it. Look at it. It's so adorable. Such a good shiny. Such a good shiny. Wait, they don't have a turkey Pokemon yet, do they? Don't they? You know what looks kind of like a turkey is pheasant. I know it's a pheasant, but it looks kind of like one. I'm going to do Phantom and a Safari with the Lampet and Phantom, so either way, it's a great shiny, I guess. That is 2 really good shinies. Shiny Chandelure is really good shiny. It is adorable. Phantom is so good. Oh, before we end the stream, don't let me forget. Actually, let's just do it right now. Let's do it right now. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys me catching me getting the shiny Zigzagoon last night. See if I can find it. Where did I save it? Pokemon Halloween footage, shiny Zigzagoon. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can change the scene here and make this look right. You guys can't hear the audio. Let me turn on the desktop audio. And then let me turn the switch off. And then do display capture. I think it's that one. Yeah. Okay, let me put myself over that, though. We're just gonna... Oh, no. The problem is this needs to move. Okay. You'll generally see it. Okay, let me go to where it is. It was 808, I think. Can you guys hear that all right? Can't turn it up anymore, unfortunately. I left at 800 for something. I can't remember what I was doing. I came back. Here it is. Okay, it's after this one. Here is the shiny reaction. Live shiny reaction. Look at my beard. My beard is so long. Oh. I thought it was 808. It must be 809. Ooh. Yeah, it was. Okay, well, I go forward, and it's 30 seconds, apparently. Here is the shiny reaction. Oh! Oh, my gosh! I did not... For some reason, I expected it to be, like, more red than that. Holy cow! Wow, 809. That scared me. Holy... Whoo! Man! That literally scared me. I literally thought, okay, I can just get rid of this one. Oh, my God. Well, there you go. There was the shiny reaction last night. Where is my stream? There we go. There was my shiny reaction last night. It was fun. Shaman's flower is a token of gratitude or something in the Pokemon world, so maybe that. I don't know. That's a good one. That's a good one. And I also have the Shaman event in BDSP. It would be full odds, but it's not a... It's a runaway hunt. Whoa, what happened? What happened to my Switch? Hello? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I was on the... I see what I did now. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, so that would be kind of cool. Do you just record yourself all the time? Not all the time, but for these hunts, I'm doing them for YouTube. I'm doing this all for a YouTube video. It's gonna... All these hunts in Halloween time are going to culminate in a YouTube video that I'm going to post. And that's why I was recording myself. Typically, if I'm shiny hunting, I like to record myself, even if I'm not live. You have a clone. That's amazing. Yeah. I cloned myself. Upload that to your channel, but cut it off the second you say, oh, yeah. I would love to. I need to put a... that'd be a good TikTok. Put together a lot of my shiny reactions and then just cut them off before the reaction, like right as I react. I've seen that before. That's pretty cool. I would do it as a short, too, obviously. I am on TikTok, if you guys didn't know. I've been doing a shiny hunt in XY. I've been horde hunting for shiny Spinda. But I haven't uploaded one in like a week, and I need to. I've been putting it off. I got a shiny Swablu instead. I'm up to like 1,500. I searched up best Thanksgiving Pokemon. It came up with top 10 Pokemon to eat for Thanksgiving. Oh, Jesus Christ. You could probably do what I'm trying to think of a good one. I mean, Thanksgiving time we could shiny hunt for what's that new pig Pokemon coming out? Lechonk. We could shiny hunt for Lechonk. That'd be a good one. I can't wait to see the shiny forms in the new game. I feel like I want to try and beat the game and get the shiny charm as quick as possible to start hunting. But I don't know if I'm going to go for a full odds hunt at first. And I wonder, do we know? Well, I'll figure it out. I don't want any leaks because that would be a leak if we knew that info of how the shiny Pokemon work. What does Thanksgiving have other than food? Yeah, I don't know. Turkeys, parades, fall. What are fall Pokemon? Lechonk is best boy. Yes, Farfetch could be a good one. Oh yeah, that's not bad. Looks like a large turkey. True. Good point. I could do a Heart Gold hunt and do soft resets for Ho-Oh. Actually, no, I've already caught Ho-Oh in the game. I'd have to replay through it, which would be a lot. Balloon Parade. Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I actually already have a shiny Driftblit or a shiny Drifloon from Legends Arceus. So that would be a good one. I got it in my last video. I can see that, though. The balloon would work. I wonder if there's any shiny Pokemon that look like fall colors. You know? Because I live in the UK. Yeah, you live in Commie Land where they don't support America in its American ways. Where we act like we were nice to the people when we came here and we didn't just slaughter them. And that's why we give Thanksgiving. Woo! You try not to look into too much of the history. It's kind of like the UK. You don't really look into the history because the more you look into the history, the more depressing it gets. You guys could probably relate a lot to that. They should make a pumpkin pie Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like pumpkin pie, though, I will say. I'm weird and don't like pumpkin pie. I don't like any pie. I'm really weird about that regard. It has an autumn leaves, I believe. True. True. Well, it's like red leaves. You could do deerling hunt for the autumn. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't know where you would even get deerling. What's a Pokemon game? What's the newest Pokemon game you can hunt a deerling in? Probably X and Y, but I doubt it's a. I doubt that's a huntable Pokemon outside of eggs. Just get a Pumpkaboo and smash it. I don't like pie either. Yeah, I'm not a pie person. I don't know what it is. I've tried plenty of pie. I like chocolate. Don't like chocolate pie. I like apples. Hate apple pie. That shell's supposed to be blue, right? For a second, I thought it was going to shine and that Choodle was shiny, and I was going to be so mad. No, the shiny is green-shelled, right? Isn't it? Isn't Choodle shiny green-shelled? Yeah, but pie is not my thing. I'm not a pie person. Pie is a little disgusting. Wow, we must have slowed down. I feel like this hunt has gone a little slower in the later half of this. I don't know if I will get to 300 in time. Deerling is last seen on ORAS. Oh, I wonder if I could. Is there a way to find it in the wild? I could do the what are they called? The where you sneak. Dex Nav. That's the word. Dealing in Gen 5, you can transfer to Gen 6 and Masuda hunt in XY or just Friend Safari. Hunt a Sawsbuck. True. My pie I've ever liked was like an Oreo pie. I don't know what it is, but like the filling is just too much for me. It's like the filling, no matter what it is, no matter what kind of pie, the filling is just so overwhelming for me, and so it's just not very good. I also don't really like cake, but I love ice cream cake. I don't like cake, but ice cream cake, ugh, it's so good. But normal cake, for the most part, I usually don't like it. My grandma makes a good cake where the bread is really moist, and she makes this like chocolate icing that's really good and tasty, and it's very basic. It's literally just like a chocolate cake. Like it's vanilla breading, but chocolate icing, and it's really good. And that's about the only cake I like. I told her that for my first wedding. I say that like I've been remarried, but me and Elise, we got married twice. The first wedding was a 2020 wedding, so it was a tiny little wedding with just a few of us, just my family members. And then in 2021, we had a big wedding and did all the fancy stuff. But anyway, for the first wedding, my grandma made us a cake, and it was that. I was like, Grandma, I don't like cake, but I like your cake, and I'll eat your cake. And she's like, okay, I'll make a cake for you. And so she did for our first wedding. It was really good. For the second wedding, we just did cookies. Because Elise isn't that big of a cake person. She likes cake, but it's not a big deal. And she wanted to make sure whatever we had, I was going to like. So I was like, let's just do cookies. And cookies turned out well. I didn't even have one. For the wedding, I didn't even have a single cookie. I just like forgot that they were there, honestly. But I wasn't even that hungry. We were drinking quite a bit. I just kept getting handed tequila shots, so it's more focused on that. In ORAS, is it only hidden Pokemon? The ones that stick out their tails in the tall grass? Oh, really? Oh, another... We got another, whatever it's called. I can't remember what these things are called. Oh my god, what is it when they're like shining like that? Well, I can't think of the name. Jesus. Why? Because normal cake is too dry. I prefer ice cream cake too. I don't know. Usually it's the icing. I usually don't like the icing like that white fluffy icing. I don't like that at all. I think it tastes nasty, and most cakes have that. Even when it's chocolate, usually it's very fluffy. I don't like the almost like whipped cream taste of it. You know, I don't like whipped cream, so I've never really cared for it. It just doesn't taste very good to me. So typically, cake I don't like. I like the inside of a cake, but I don't like the. I was about to say the sauce. I don't like the sauce. I don't like the icing. Yeah, ice cream cake is pretty good. Personally, I'm not a big dessert person. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not that big into dessert. I like ice cream and I like chocolate, and that's about it. Outside that, I'm not a big dessert person either. Shiny Deerling Autumn form is orange with a pink bow on its head. That's adorable. That's friggin' adorable. I loved whipped cream. I've never cared for whipped cream. It's definitely not it for me. Also, Elise and I, for some weird reason, we're not coffee drinkers. Never have been, never will be. But we both have been going to Starbucks. We'll take a trip to Starbucks. We always take Kevin because they give pup cups. We've recently been doing that the past like 3 or 4 weeks. We've been going like once a week. Because she's also got gift cards. Over the years, we never go to Starbucks. And she'll just randomly get Starbucks gift cards from people, like work and stuff, because everyone thinks that everyone likes Starbucks. So we haven't been going. And she really likes the tea there. She likes the chai tea latte. And I like, with the hot tea, and I like the chocolate frappuccinos. I don't know if you've ever had one there. It's really good. And it's not even, it's not coffee. It's literally like a milkshake, and that's the only reason why I like it. So we recently found a newfound love for Starbucks. She's been getting her tea. I've been getting my frappuccinos, and Kevin has been getting his whipped cream. That's what made me think of it. Kevin's pup cup whipped cream. I hate coughing. It's disgusting. Disgusting. Yeah, I don't care for coffee. I'm not a coffee person. There's a lot of things I don't care for, as you can tell. I'm a pretty picky person. I'm a picky eater. Although recently, Elise and I found a newfound love as well for ramen. One of our friends took us to a ramen place, and now we're obsessed. I love ramen. It is so good. Oh my goodness. I get like the spicy ramen too. My body hates it. My body hates me when I have ramen because I like it spicy, but it's so good. And every time I always think that I'm going to want more. Like ramen doesn't seem like a lot when you go to a restaurant and you order like ramen from like a Japanese restaurant. You think it's not going to be that much, and then you get it and you start eating it, and it's so much food, but it's so good. Oh, I love ramen. I think Starbucks is way too expensive. Might just be on me though, since I've only seen Starbucks in London. Yeah, it's definitely expensive. It's certainly expensive. It's not just you. That's their business model. They make $4 cups of coffee. It's stupid. Starbucks is overpriced. The only reason why we've been going is because we have gift cards. But yeah, it's not very good. But the frappuccinos there are really good. Udon is better. I don't know if I've ever had udon, honestly. Probably is. But I love ramen. Now I'm craving ramen. Damn, I'm hungry. It's only 9:40. I haven't had breakfast, though, so I'll probably have breakfast after stream. I'm hungry. But yeah, ramen is really good. Ramen is 10 out of 10. Would eat again. My wife is obsessed with ramen. She even loves the cheap stuff. Really? See, I can't do the cheap stuff. It's a little too salty for me. I don't ever buy it. Granted, I haven't had it since I was in, like, college. Because everyone was eating it in college, and I had it, and I was like, But, yeah, I can see that. I've heard a lot of people like ramen. And, like, even the cheap stuff. Asian food, they scare me. Asian food scares you? Why is that? I love Asian food. I used to not like Asian food for some reason. When I was younger, I didn't like Asian food as much. But now, as I've gotten older, I think it's really good. Only ramen I've ever had is like cheap ramen you can buy in a store. I've always wanted to try better ramen. You should, Ghostly. I hadn't either. Literally, the first time I tried like real ramen, quote unquote, was when we went to Warsaw, Indiana to visit some friends. And I had it, and it was just so good. Oh, my gosh. It's so good. Because they make it in this, like, sauce that's like not sauce. It's hard to say. It's like a soupy taste. But it's really, really good. Oh, it's so good. There's, like, an egg in it. And just, oh, it's just so good. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just really good. There's a place, like, 10 minutes from us in Greenwood that has really good ramen that we've been going to. I've seen several videos of a Chinese guy going to a river and eating the wild animals there raw. Oh, gosh. In the Philippines? Oh, my God. I didn't know that. That's crazy. I feel like there's a lot of things that we could look at other cultures and see what they eat, and it gets weird. But I feel like a lot of cultures could look at what we eat and be like, why the fuck do you eat that, you know? Like oysters? Like most seafood to me. I hate seafood so much. Ugh. Oyster, it's like you're eating snot. Or any of that. Ugh. Ugh. I just cannot do seafood. Any seafood. All seafood to me is, damn it, disgusting. Shelmet. Henry Duckenstein. What a name. What up? How are you? I love that name. Pasta's just ramen, but awesome. I mean, yeah. I do love pasta. I love me some good pasta. Dude, some spaghetti, some rigatoni with some meat sauce. Mwah. So good. So good. We have a world market here, and we can buy some of the high-end ramen there. Too expensive sometimes. Yeah, I mean, to make ramen, it's not easy. Like tonkatsu ramen is the most popular. It's what most people get. And that ramen is, like, from what I understand, there's a lot of prep involved with making tonkatsu ramen. And I just don't have the patience for that kind of stuff. I'll just go buy it. You know, I'll just go to a restaurant and get it. Like, I don't like to cook. I'm not a cook. It's not that I can't cook, although I can't. But it's just I don't want to cook. You know what I mean? Like, I will cook, and I cook. We eat from home a lot. Like, we're not ones that go out all the time. But I really don't enjoy cooking. It's very annoying to me. It's time consuming. It's obnoxious. And I just don't like it. So yeah, I don't actively try to cook, like, really intense meals. I wish I did sometimes, though, because it'd be nice. Besides maybe shrimp, I can do it. I can't do it. Yeah, I can eat shrimp, but I don't like it. I like, shrimp isn't something that's going to make me, like, get sick. Like salmon and stuff like that, like normal fish, it's usually all right. Like, I can eat it. If you prepare salmon well, I actually like it. I've only had salmon once that was prepared really well. I had a cook that I worked with that I was like, I don't like salmon. He's like, oh, you'll like my salmon. I was like, I know I won't. And he's like, yo, I promise you'll like it. And it was really good. I'm sure it was basically just, like, buttered to all hell, but it was good. We have a duck at our pond, and he's super smart. That is adorable. Do you call him Henry Duckenstein? If that's the case, that is the most adorable thing I've ever heard in my life. Ducks are so adorable. Blue Jay, what up? How are you, Blue Jay? Cooking is the best thing in the world. It's so boring to me. I'm glad other people like it. I don't mean to shit on it. I know a lot of people do like cooking, and it's a good thing. I wish I was, like, into cooking because, like, my brother-in-law cooks a lot, And whenever he cooks for us, it's so good. I'm like, damn it, I wish I could do this. But like, I don't have the patience for it. Like, cause we'll come over, he'll have me and my wife over, and well, him and his wife, who's my sister. We hang out with him a lot, and he'll cook for us, and we'll be over there, and he'll cook for like 3 hours as we're just hanging out, chilling, and talking. And I'm like, dude, I can't do that. If something takes me 3 hours to cook, there's no way I'm cooking it. Like, unless I can ignore it for 3 hours. I'll cook something if I can ignore it for 3 hours. But if I have to actively cook for 3 hours, nah, fuck that. No. But I couldn't imagine doing that every day, so shout-outs to my mom. That's what I'm saying. Shout-out to all our moms. If you had a mom that cooked you dinner every day, that's a feat. My mom was never the best cook, I will say. And she will say that as well. She's not the best cook. But she cooked for us every day. Like, that's incredible. Like, I couldn't imagine coming home from work. She came home from work. She worked as a teacher for 30-some-odd years. She just retired. She worked as a teacher, would come home from work, chill for a little bit, clean the house, and cook. Now, we would, of course, help clean the dishes, and we would help clean the house as well. But, like, I just, the amount of stuff that she did all of our laundry. We would just have to put it up, but she would do the laundry. She did so much. Moms are awesome. I props to them. My mom especially. Your brother's married to your sister? No, my brother-in-law is married to my sister. My brother-in-law is married to my sister. My brother-in-law is my brother-in-law because of my sister. Who has the energy to stand in the kitchen for 3 hours? I just wouldn't be able to. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody got time for that. Moms are made of steel for real. For real, though. They really are. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. That's another reason why I don't want to be a parent. The responsibility, fathers are great too, but the responsibility of being a father or being a parent is just something that I am not willing to partake in. Props to whoever can. Oh, really? Send a picture in the group me, Grant. What's the art of? What am I going to have for breakfast? I can either have a blueberry muffin or toast. No, I think we're out of butter. I'm probably going to do the muffin then because I think we're out of butter. Or else I'd have buttered toast. Just a standard leaf. You got to start somewhere. That looks cool. That sounds cool. Did you send the picture in the group me? Just be at work 24/7 and let your wife do the work. Easy parenting. Oh, God, no. She would kill me. I just haven't been able to do anything like that was not a monk head or heart. A monk head? What's a monk head? Just a circle? That looks awesome, Grant. Holy shit. Check it out, guys. I'm going to try and not show your name. Aqua just did that. That's sick. Now microwave it. You guys know the best way. If you guys didn't know, I'll let you guys in on a secret. The best way to make coffee taste even better, throw it in the microwave for like 2 minutes straight. Then let it cool off for like 3 hours. Then have it. It's the best way to have coffee. Yeah, that's pretty legit. That's legit. I wasn't expecting all the little leaves. I was expecting just like a one leaf. That's pretty good. Yeah, it does look really good. That's pretty legit. I definitely couldn't do that. Yeah, some art people can do with those things are pretty incredible. Speaking of art, my wife took a drawing class for the past 6 weeks. She just ended it. And she did some incredible work. Like, she went from never drawing, like, ever, to making some really good art. She drew Kevin the other day on the couch. Like, she was just chilling on... I came into the... I was gaming, and I came into the living room, and she's just, like, drawing Kevin. I was like, oh, look at you. And it was really good. She did a good job with it. I'm always impressed. People can get like, yeah, I'm impressed with people that can do art because I never felt like I could do much of it. Could you show any? Oh, I did not mean to throw an S-ball. That's awkward. Yeah, let me see if I can. Let me see. Let me call her. Let's call Elise. No, Zigzagoon! I have to go. I have to leave. I have to. Wait, no. I don't want to use another Pokemon. Crap! If I can't run, this thing might knock me out. This thing might unironically knock me out. Okay, good. I got away safely. Let's call Elise. She's just in the other room.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up?
Hey, I talked about your art on stream, and they want to see some of your artworks.
Oh, no.
Do you want to show them or no?
I guess you can. I do have a meeting at 10, FYI.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll be in the stream around then.
Alright. You may.
Right. Are you bringing them, or do I need to get them? Okay, she's coming. Huh? I can't hear what you're saying. Oh, you're fine. Alright, let me see if I can make this full screen real quick. We're just going to go jank it with this, okay? You guys just don't mind me. We're going to go real jank with this.
Why is it so close?
Very jank here. I didn't have a thing set up. Shaves! Woo! Alright, what else we got? That's pretty impressive, though. I couldn't do that. The shading on that, there's not a chance. She's trying to find the decent ones. You gotta show the one with Kevin. By the way, I'm getting the other hunt set up. Get back to healing. She drew Jesus. She's a really big fan.
No.
She's a really big fan of Jesus, so. The shading, that's so good. There's Kevin. Look at Kevin. Wait, let's see if I can. You see him laying on the couch with him on the pillow? It might be hard to see in this light. Don't blur. Stop blurring. There. Look at Kevin laying on the couch. The cover and then the pillow. Isn't that so good? I could never do that. I could never make something stand out like that.
Ooh, fruit.
Look at her fruit. She colored fruit.
There you go. There's a taste.
There's her art class. 6 weeks was all it took. Let's see if I can go back to the way it was. There we go. Okay, I went back easily. Thank God. Kevin looking comfy. He was. That's where he lays down. He takes that's my couch. I call it my couch. Which is ironic. Elise likes the long couch, and she's 5'3", and I'm 6 foot and a big guy, and I like the short couch for some reason. And Kevin takes my couch every night. I have to give him a treat to get him off so I can lay there. But yeah, that's Elise's drawings. Hope you guys enjoy it. I think she did a really good job. That was 6 weeks. That was pretty good. Look at her fruit. The coloring is amazing. Yeah, it is. That's cool that you can learn to do stuff like that in such a short amount of time. I know, that really is. That's impressive. I don't know if I could do that good. I legitimately don't know. I think she's got a little bit of a knack for it because I don't think I could do that in 6 weeks. But yeah, the class she went to was really cool. It was run by the the state, what is it? The art center, Indiana Art Center, which was They ran a 6-week class, and it was really cool. She really enjoyed it. Funny story with that. Can I tell the funny story, honey? Elise! Can I tell that story? The funny one? No. No, the astronaut. Yeah. Okay, so she went to this class. She's got a wedding ring. A big wedding ring, and it's not me. It's not because of me. She has a fairly large wedding ring because of her grandma. Her grandma, she got her grandma's rings. They're beautiful, beautiful rings. And anyway, so she wears those every day. And she went to this class for 5 weeks, had gone to this class. She's left-handed. She draws with her left hand. So it's very obvious that she's married. She's got the wedding ring on, right? some guy after class came up to her and was like, "Hey, can I take you out to dinner or something?" And she's like, "Sorry, I'm married." Like it was pretty entertaining. I was like, "How did he miss that? How did he miss that ring? Like, how do you got to be? I'm pretty oblivious. You got to be really oblivious to miss that." So much energy went into that sentence. Which sentence? You should get a bell so your wife can get to the door. Oh my God, she would kill me if I got a bell. Could have gotten free dinner. Well, it's funny because then she didn't know what to say because she was like put on the spot and didn't expect that. So she's like, "Well, we could go do like a group thing if you want." Like, I was like, at least he does not want to do a group thing. He wants to ignore it and act like that never happened. How did he? He's gonna feel like he's the biggest idiot in the world when he sees your ring so clearly next week. I thought that was hilarious though. I was like, how did he miss that? Like, guys are oblivious, but that's some next level oblivious. Like, we're at the age. Elise is 28. I'm 30. I imagine the guy was around that age. You're around the age where you got to be looking for that ring. Like, most women are going to prominently show their ring off if they're married, my wife included. Like, so you got to be looking for that before you're asking somebody out. But I guess some guys aren't. She's married to her grandma and you. No, her grandma, she was awesome. She was an awesome person. She lived to be 96 years old, or 97. It was 96 or 97. And she gave her her rings, which was really, really cool. And it was really cool because her grandma got to see our first wedding. Unfortunately, she wasn't with us for our second wedding, the bigger one. But we did get to get married in front of her grandma, which was really, really special. And it was something really cool that we got to do. But yeah, her rings are beautiful. They're like old rings, so they're. I mean, at the time, I'm sure they weren't very expensive, but like now they would be really pricey. But they're like old vintagey look. It's like a little thicker gold and like a little bit more vintage look, and it fits my wife really well because she at least loves vintage looking stuff. So at first she didn't know if she was gonna like it, and she thought about possibly like just using the diamonds in the rings into another ring. But she ended up being like, I actually like these enough to just keep them like they are. Maybe try wearing 10 wedding rings. Right. She'll wear a ring on every finger. Hopefully he gets the point. Or just like 10. Yeah, maybe just 10 on that one ring. And she'll like go into class. And she'll be like, "Hi, guys. How's it going?" Make it incredibly obvious. At work, but she doesn't wear her ring to work. Yeah. I can see if you don't wear your ring. I could see it. And I bet Elise would get asked out. If she got, like, I could see people asking her out if she doesn't have a ring on, but she's very prominently showing her ring, and that's what I found the most hilarious thing. Nobody complains about thick gold. It's like I'm misrepresenting. It's more like the settings in which the diamonds are in are very like pronounced and very like, I don't know. It's hard to describe. I'd have to show you sometime, but they're very like vintagey. You have your ring on? Oh, she's going to show it to me here. Oh, you did them both. So you see how they're a little bit more... See how they're like thicker and like in between the diamonds and stuff? It's a little bit more of a vintagey look. This one you can see a little better too. It might be hard to see on camera, but especially this camera, but see how they're kind of like a little bit more vintagey. That's not like... It's a little bit less of a modern style, but yeah, it's pretty cool. They look really good. I like the vibes here. Well, how do I pronounce your name? Bunishment? Is it Bunishment? Welcome. I'm glad you enjoy it here. Hope you continue to show up. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 to 10. Speaking of which, we're gonna have to end here in a little bit. Actually, it's already 10. Holy cow! Hello. Well, we'll go for a couple more minutes. Put the weddings all of your clothes, and if someone's still slapped to make them listen to you telling them how much each ring cost. Well, luckily it was free for us. We should do wedding ring hats instead of rings. Yeah, everyone just walking around with a diamond hat. If you used to use dating apps and I look at hands right away before I say anything, why do you refuse to use dating apps? Elise and I met on dating apps. Dating apps can be really good. Elise and I met on Bumble. Excellent. They're great. Never go out anyway, so rings are no concern for me. Yeah, I feel that. That's the only reason why I went to dating apps, because the only place I was going to be able to find a girl would have been at like a bar. And I did date a girl that I actually met at a bar one time. She thought I looked like Ed Sheeran, and that's how she came up to me. And she's like, "You're really cute. You look like Ed Sheeran." I was like, "Sweet. and then I asked her for her number. We dated for a little bit. It was not a good relationship, but yeah. So that was the only place I could find a girl was like at a bar or like because I don't go to church or anything like that. So couldn't find a girl there. So dating apps just worked out well for me. Banishment, not punishment, works, I guess. Banishment. Yes, obviously it's banishment. For some reason I thought punishment. Welcome, banishment. Look at her fruit. Back in my day. Yeah, but she does not like Star Wars, and she likes Harry Potter, so that app messed up. Yeah, fair enough. That's a fair point. To be honest, I don't like Star Wars either, so but she does like Harry Potter, and I don't like Harry Potter, so. But yeah, I'm not a big Star Wars person either. I take looking like Ed Sheeran as an insult. Bro looks homeless. I personally don't think I look like Ed Sheeran, but I've gotten that a lot. And I agree. I don't necessarily take it as a compliment, but she very much gave it as a compliment. She was obsessed with Ed Sheeran. And then literally like after so she got my number, that chick got my number that night, or I got her number, and I texted her the next day. And then she's like, I'm sorry, I was drunk. I don't think you look like Ed Sheeran, but I, for some reason, thought you were cute and wanted to come up to you, and that's what I thought of. But she said she doesn't think I look like Ed Sheeran, but I have gotten that a lot. I've also gotten that I look like Dale Earnhardt Jr. I used to be called Junior at one of my workplaces that I used to work at. I used to work for a place that had a bar next to it, and I would go up to the bar, and the bartender would call me Junior every day because she thought I looked like Dale Earnhardt Jr. It's an instant red flag. That's fair. I agree. I think that is a red flag, and I didn't see it. A lot of people really, really like Sheeran. He's a good singer, and I don't think he's unattractive, but he does like I think Ed Sheeran can look. I think Ed Sheeran can look attractive in certain lights. We'll just put it that way. He's not the most like traditionally attractive guy, but I don't think he's unattractive. I look like NFL quarterbacks, Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers. I can see the Aaron Rodgers. I try to think of what Joe Flacco looks like, but I can definitely see Aaron Rodgers. I think the Discord pick is fitting. Ed Sheeran's smile though, bro. Is it bad? Does he have fucked up teeth? I feel like most non-Americans don't really like. America's kind of like obsessed with their teeth for whatever reason. I don't know what that is and why that's not the way in every other culture, especially like in the UK. I don't think it's as big. So I'm always surprised by that. Like I've always heard that Americans have like very nice teeth. So maybe it's a teeth thing, but I don't know why we're so obsessed with it. He has a lazy eye? Does he really? He has a lazy eye? Didn't know that. But there's nothing wrong with a lazy eye. You can be attractive with a lazy eye. I did not know that. That's interesting. I did not know that. Today I learned. It is funny, though, because I think I have a buddy named Matthew. Sam and Aqua would know Matthew. That I think looks a little bit more. I don't think he does look like him, but he looks a little bit more like Ed Sheeran than I think that I do. But we get told that we look like brothers all the time. So I could see why people would come to the conclusion that then I would look like Ed Sheeran. It's funny because Matthew's a buddy of mine, and him and his brother look nothing alike, and me and my brother look nothing alike. And it's almost like if all four of us are together, it looks like me and Matthew are brothers, and Devin and Cole are brothers. And it's really trippy. Well, in the UK, you don't need teeth to drink a cup of tea. Bottle of water. I just Googled his teeth. I don't know. They look normal to me. Maybe it's the lazy eye. What's the smile? Now I got to look up Ed Sheeran's smile. Ed Sheeran's smile. Is it going to show me the song? He's got his mouth closed. I don't think he looks that. Oh, he does kind of have a little bit of lazy eye. I see it now. Yeah. I think most women find him attractive because of the singing. And that's the problem. I certainly don't have the voice. I have the looks, which is the bad part of Ed Sheeran. I don't have the singing part. I don't have the attractive part of the attractive formula in Ed Sheeran. In Ed Sheeran's case. Phantom lore? Yeah. All right, we're going to go to 300, and then we will end it. I need to get to work. I need to actually work. I've got a lot to do today, too, unfortunately. Not unfortunately. It's a good thing, but I'm going to be very, very busy. Ed just did that song for Pokemon. I didn't know he was a fan. I doubt I mean, maybe he is a fan. He very well could be. He grew up. He's probably around my age, so I'm imagining he grew up with Pokemon, but I'm sure he got paid buku bucks to do that. All right. 300th encounter is not a shiny. Yeah, I'm sure he got paid a decent amount of money for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you again for the raid. You guys have been awesome. It's been a lot of fun interacting with you guys today. We're going to be live again Friday, 8 a.m. again. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you know when we go live. I also have a Discord if you guys would like to join it. I can post there if I remember, unlike this time, and I'll try to remember to do that. But that'll do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys on Friday. See ya.